Very good morning, guys. This is Victor Emmanuel Ras. Welcome back to the class again. And today we're going to start the topic of what should you be eating from Unit 4. And when I'm seeing here, what should you be eating, the lesson, the title itself, is actually recollecting a Bible verse. What the Bible is saying about food is, put a knife to your throat if you are given to gluttony. That is what it actually is saying about. And it's also triggering me one more statement that is, hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomit it. That is what it actually saying. When you find food, eat it sufficiently. So if you have it more than that, definitely you're going to vomit. And it doesn't mean that you're going to vomit, but it causes to different diseases. It causes something actually. So that's the reason we should eat food how much we want. So that's the reason we the people should be in the position to eat the food and maintain a good health, because eating a healthy balanced diet is an important part of maintaining good health and can help you feel your best. So that's the reason we should have. And it doesn't mean that eating a wide variety of food and bring to achieve and maintain a healthy body weight. That is what it actually means. So we people should be in the position to make sure how much we supposed to eat. I just wanted to tell you something here. So that is, for men, we people supposed to consume 1900 calories per day, and for women it is 1400 calories that they're supposed to consume. So whatever we consume, that is supposed to be burned out. See here, as you're seeing, what if we have more than that? Because if we don't follow proper balanced diet, definitely it leads to obesity. So as you're seeing the second point here, so weight gaining causes severe obesity. So if I'm not mistaken, most of the people are after, so they eat the food like anything, and later they are after, they use some multivitamin tablets in order to reduce their weight, or they go for gym to reduce their weight, or they go after some yoga classes, or recently they're going to there are too many weight reduce programs actually came into existence, like Cult Fit. So people are going after, because we people cannot control our appetite. So that's the reason it's actually leading us to obesity. So, and even if I'm not mistaken, now and then we find people who are having some badges on their chest. Do you want to lose your weight? Ask me. That is a kind of badges that they carry actually on their chest, or somebody actually hooked them onto their pockets. So all these happening because when we couldn't control our appetite. So we the people, if we have a problem with our gluttony, we the one should be in the position to control it. And there is a simple formula. So in order to maintain a healthy and balanced diet. So as you are seeing, the third point actually says calories in minus calories out equals to weight change. Whatever the calories that you're going to take, that you are taking, at the end of the day, they are supposed to be burned out. Calories out doesn't mean that you have to burn them. Whatever you consume, that they are supposed to be burned out. So ultimately, it leads to weight change. So next, this formula is actually accepted by the world, if I'm not mistaken. Even if you go to any celebrities, why they actually maintain that much good physique? Because of that reason. They eat very light, they eat very less, and whatever they eat at the end of the day, they're going to burn it out. So in the next slide, we're going to see a pyramid which actually helps us to understand this concept, this lesson better. Let's see that. Yeah, there you go. So here you are seeing two types of pyramids. One is actually the bigger one, and the other one is smaller. But I'll explain you in very easiest way. See here, you must understand first thing. There are going to be 2 points which are given underneath of these two pyramids. On my left side, so even to your left, there are going to be two red colored one, and on the right side, something is given. Shoes and as well as dumbbells were kept. See here. So in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle, one should be away from smoking and as well as alcohol. And next, whatever you eat, one has to go, or one must consume that whatever the calories that we are gathering, whatever the calories that we are giving to our body, that's supposed to be consumed by doing exercise. That is what they are suggesting. If you see the down pyramid here, we're going to see some whole grains and oils. So the whole grains supposed to be eaten, are supposed to be consumed adequately, so we can eat them. And second line of the pyramid, you can have vegetables and fruits generously. You can eat them like anything. So there is no restriction to eat all grains and as well as vegetables. And next, the third one is actually talks about nuts, and also they're talking about fish and poultry, eggs. You can have them. So when you're consuming these things, make sure you should have them moderately. And the next one is here. That is the dairy. Dairy is nothing but it's all about the milk products. So 2 glass. If you're 2 glass of milk serves better calcium to our bones in a day. So 2 glass of milk is enough to a man in a day. And the last one, if you observe, so it talks about red meat, butter, processed meat, white rice, white bread, white pasta, potatoes, soda, and sweets. You have to consume them sparingly. Sparingly doesn't mean that carefully. So you the one supposed to be in the position to eat them very carefully. So you can have red meat, or you can have you can have butter, or you can have any one of these which are seen in the last, at the end, at the peak. You can have them 3 monthly once. That is hardly enough. So in order to maintain a proper healthy and balanced diet, if you can follow this pyramid, so you can have a good healthy lifestyle. So but make sure at the end of the day, one has to go after this process, that is daily exercise, which leads to weight control. Next, see the next slide. See here, we are seeing all grains, which talks about healthy carbohydrates. See, we can find all grains in brown rice, whole wheat bread, barley, wheat berries, quinoa, oats, brown rice. These have a milder effect on blood sugar and insulin than white bread, white rice, and other refined grains. So we the one can eat these whole grains, and we can actually make them as a part of our meal every day. And also it controls type 2 diabetes. See, we have 2 types of diabetes, my dear. One is type 1 and another one is type 2. Type 1 diabetes is nothing but by birth, if you're gonna get, and type 2 diabetes, which actually adds in the midst of our life. And they're going to be third one, that is gestational diabetes, which comes for pregnant women. So during their pregnancy, they go through these gestational diabetes. So if they can maintain proper balanced diet after their pregnancy, so they won't get affected with this diabetes. So first thing, you can make these whole grains. So you can make these whole grains as a part of your meal in order to control the blood sugar levels and as well as insulin levels in your body, followed by to prevent type 2 diabetes and mostly heart diseases. If you observe, most of the people are dying with these cause, the cardiac arrest. So we can avoid once we have them in our daily meal. Nextly, secondly, we're talking about healthy fats and oils. As you are seeing here, these contains unhealthy trans fat. So remember one thing: low fat doesn't mean it doesn't mean healthy. So whatever we eat, whatever we consume, so we should take them moderately. So where we can find these healthy fats and oils? So in olives you can find, in nuts you can find, seeds, sunflowers, peanuts, fatty fish such as like salmon, tuna, trout, sardines, and mackerel. So in these food items you can actually find these healthy fats and oil which are not harmful to our health. And also they actually we're going to have two types of fats, my dear. One is good fat and another one is bad fat, and nothing but saturated and unsaturated. So we the ones supposed to be careful when we are consuming something. We should check of that and then eat. So when you have the above list, it definitely prevents us from heart diseases, and also they control cholesterol. So healthy fats actually they don't form in our body like fat. So unhealthy oils and unhealthy fats are actually causes cholesterol. So that's the reason. So we better also add these list in your part of meal. Next one here, fruits and vegetables. See my dear, these are a good source of vitamins and minerals and fiber. You can have them like anything because they have innumerable benefits. See here, whenever you have them, fruits and vegetables, they actually prevents us from heart stroke, and they also protect against some cancers, and also they prevent low blood sugar levels. See here, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know how many of you are aware of this one, and if you actually eat a pomegranate in a day, definitely what all the weaknesses that you have in your body, they definitely take leave from that. And also we have a old saying, an apple keeps away the doctor. So you can have an apple, and also in order to have a proper digestive system, you can have papaya. So see here, each and every fruit got its own use, and you can have them like anything in a day. And also some of the carrots actually fight against this cataract and macular degeneration in our eyes. And remember one thing, potatoes do not belong to this category because they actually have a high amounts of sodium. So these sodium levels actually affects our body levels, blood levels. So that's the reason we should not consume potatoes much. So you better have them 6 months once in a while. That's it. So it is better avoid these potatoes too. And most of the people do eat these potato chips and all, and Lays and some products are there. So better avoid them in your meal. So these are the best things that you can find in your in these fruits and vegetables. Next slide talks about fish, poultry, and eggs. See here, why are we supposed to have these fish, poultry, and eggs? So these fish actually carries or actually have omega-3 fatty acids because they actually prevent heart diseases. So for which we need omega-3 fatty acids. So if you wanted to have these omega-3 fatty acids, you must eat fish. If you're not having the habit of eating fish, or you might be having your own reason to eat this fish, better my suggestion to you, even instead of eating chicken, mutton, etc., you better shift to fish. In the world, if you take the finest, if you wanted to see the best non-veg menu, first actually stands fish. Fish is the one who is going to stand in the first place. And second one is actually beef. And third is actually chicken, and some meats actually falls after that. So that's the reason fish you eat so that you can prevent heart diseases. And also we can have chicken and turkey because they are very low in saturated fats. And if you wanted to give protein to your health, better eat them egg. So that's the reason it actually avoids the issues of diabetes. So if you have any problem, if you have any heart issues, better avoid yolk in the egg. So the rest thing you can have it. So in order Alright guys, we'll continue this topic in the next class. Thank you.